Hello world, how's it going this morning? What is it, Wednesday? Wednesday morning. Good morning, Craig, Keith, the command post picker. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so on our drive to 50, like our title says, newfound past auctions, new lots revealed, which I have ready. Amazing, I'm prepared every once in a while. But on the drive to 50 registered update, I guess I'll wait till more people get in here. So yeah, we got Craig and Keith and yeah. So yeah, Craig and Keith, moronic picker, L, the 24 picker, reseller man, Liz for a day. Good morning. Yeah, sunny Orlando. Wish we had some of that warmth here. Michelle, Lathan, good morning. Karen, my patron, good morning. Mike, the moronic pest. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Hopefully you'll come to the auction and bid. I know I've watched Dwayne's auctions and I've watched some of the other ones, and yeah, I hope some of the regular bidders and buyers over there will find us. And if anyone, of course, do me a favor, if you will. If anyone knows those people on social media, just share what we're doing, share what we're doing with them. Because I think I have some good stuff, and I think people will like it. So, yeah. David. Good morning, David. I may have already had you on my list. My list is long. Maybe I don't. Okay, so reseller man going on my list. Reseller man's David. Got you, bud. Appreciate you popping in. David. Of course, I try to learn everyone. It just takes a while because my old brain doesn't work like it used to. Diane, good morning. Hip to Flip, good morning. In Dallas, Texas. So yeah, how's everyone been going today? Yesterday, yeah, sorry about that, David. I know I probably did because I remember talking about your little avatar, your little reseller man avatar. Yeah, yesterday. So, I went out grocery shopping yesterday. That takes time and stuff, and had to go to the optometrist. Get the old eyeballs checked out, and got to ordered some new glasses and all that stuff. Had my eyes dilated, which just drives me crazy. But it's all part of it. Of course, when I have my eyes dilated, I can't sit and look at the computer screen. I can't list anything because I can't see anything when my eyes are dilated. But yeah, when I was at the optometrist, my right eye is worse. My left eye is pretty much okay, but my right eye is the one that's deteriorating. But then my right eye, the optometrist goes, "You have a freckle on the back of your eye." I didn't even know that was possible. You can get a freckle on the back of your eye, but I do. But she's still sending me to the ophthalmologist to make sure it's just a freckle and okay. Of course, because freckles, you can get melanoma. I didn't even know this, but you can get melanoma in your eyeball. Crazy. So yeah, I gotta make an appointment for the ophthalmologist. So yeah. Anyway, it's all important to get checked out and get everything taken care of and roll with the punches. But still got my new glasses ordered. Costco was having a pretty good deal. So yeah, that's what I love Costco. They say, I spend a lot of money there, but I save a lot of money there too. So yeah. So update on the subscribers. We're bumping 30. The last time I checked, of course I have a list I make and a list serve, just try to keep everyone straight. And we're getting close to the 50. So yeah, if you haven't signed up, yeah, please sign up. And as soon as we hit 50, I'll schedule. I'm hoping that we will crap all over my phone. I'm hoping we will have our first auction on April 14th. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. There's no guarantees because we got to get to that 50, but I'm hoping April 14th is when will be the very first one. Good morning, Monty. How's you doing this morning down in Texas? Gina, good morning. I know Gina is signed up. I know Monty is signed up. Michelle is signed up. Craig is signed up. David said he just signed up. So yeah. Gee whiz, snows, more snow. I remember when growing up in Arkansas, you know, it was rare to get snow, but and we never got April snow. But one year we did. We got April snow one time when I was probably early teens, 12, 13. So that would be 1989, 88, 89, 90, something like that. Just the weather gets crazy. Okay, so everybody knows about the first lot, which is the video game stuff. You know, our Radica, sealed Radica games. Went over that. Have had that on social media for a while. But okay, so I'm gonna do this stuff here. One of our other lots, I haven't numbered these lots yet, is this whole stack. It's this many plus a little bit I have set aside here. I'm going to show even further. There's probably, I don't know how many there are here. I'm not going to count them, but these are postcards. They're vintage postcards. There's probably 200, 150, 200, something like that. But yeah, check these out. Like, and most of these are filled out, like, and with the stamp on them, the canceled stamp. So I can't read the cancellation on there for a date, but these are older. This one was from the Salt Lake, the Great Salt Lake, and it even has a little thing here attached to it. It says "Salt from the Great Salt Lake." So yeah, that's just one example. I pulled out some ones I thought were kind of neat, like this one's filled out, but there's no stamp on it, which is weird. This one's Abraham Lincoln from Lincoln's home in Hodgenville, Kentucky. Yep. And up here, I mean, obviously somebody traveled and sent these back to their family. This one's not filled out. See, some of them are blank, some of them are not. But this one is Chief Standing Deer from Cherokee, North Carolina. Check this out. That's really cool. Yeah, just super cool. No date on there at all. Okay. And there's a few packets of these souvenir photos. They're black and white, of course, because that's the air of these. This one's from Yellowstone. And this one has pictures, even a guide in there. It has like 14 or 15 pictures. And has all the geysers and other, you know, waterfalls and stuff. This is wild games photos from Cody, Wyoming. And this is something else from Cody, Wyoming. Just more photos in a package. Let's take these out and just to see what they are. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I have my camera pulled up so I can see what I'm showing. So I had a lot of times you can't tell what you're showing, and I've had some people complain, we can't see what you're doing. Well, sorry, neither can I. I can't see what I'm doing, but I try. And these are these haven't been out in a while. They're a little bit stuck together, but hopefully they're okay. So usually these has it has an index in there. Let me see if I can find and this one really doesn't, but this is just a statue, the cowboy on it photo. Oh, I think that's a famous one. That's it's Buffalo Bill. Yeah, here's one further away. Buffalo Bill. It's just a scenic photo. And most of these are just scenic photos. Here's a dam. It's not Hoover Dam. I've been to the Hoover Dam. Under construction. Oh, that's a neat road. Little scenic winding road by a body of water. Another one. Yeah, so all these are just scenic photos. This is the Buffalo Bill Museum. And just scenic photos. That was a whole package of photos. So Cody, Wyoming. Vintage City. It's really neat. And this is another package of larger photos. And these are on the Cody Road in Yellowstone Park, made and guaranteed by F.J. Hiscock, the picture man, Cody, Wyoming. Yeah, all these photos are included with these postcards and stuff. And a lot of these postcards have packages of postcards like this one. Phoenix, Arizona, but this has stuff from, that one got torn a little bit, but yeah, it's fold outs. It has all kinds of different pictures and scenic Roosevelt Dam. Pretty neat stuff. And there's another packet from New York Skyscrapers. Vintage City. There's another big package of photos. And like I said, there's tons of this stuff. There's, I mean, like I said, that whole stack of them. And that's kind of neat. It has in this little packet, it has the J.G. White Racket Store from Rapid City, South Dakota, the souvenir headquarters. And it has distances, driving distances from Rapid City. That's pretty cool. And it has some South Dakota, Black Hills postcards and stuff in there. So somebody went to South Dakota. There's another packet from the Black Hills. Another packet from Estes Park, Rocky Mountain Park, Colorado. Another packet from San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo. And this one has a stamp on it, actually. Canceled stamp. And this was sent, I can't see the year, but it was sent February 10th at 11 p.m. We'll wrap up the postcards here in a second. Just a couple more. This is a Spur 'em Up, is what it says on here. Ready for the parade roundup at Toppenish, Washington. And this is a blank photo or postcard as well. Okay, last one I'll show is this West Texas Jackrabbit. Look at this thing. It almost think you, if I wouldn't know, if I would think this was faked or Photoshopped, but look at this. Look how big that rabbit is. And maybe it was faked. I have no idea. But again, this one's blank. But yeah, pretty. And like I said, there's a whole stack of them. This whole stack. That's going to be a one lot on the auction. I think there's money to be made there, but you know, that's a lot of listing. Okay, so what do you guys think? Good morning, Lauren. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Borderline. Paul, the Gate City Picker. Good morning. Blake, good morning. I've had no sales today, but I had one big one yesterday. And I only had the one yesterday, but it was big. You know, it'd been nice if I had some other small ones, but that one big one was like, okay, it's okay. Good morning, Denise in Minnesota. How you doing today? Dan, welcome, Dan. Yeah, Mike, I've never been there at Estes Park, but yeah, it makes me want to go to all these places, of course, you know. Okay, so yeah, that's another lot that'll be separate. So we got the video game lot and that postcard lot, and we also have this is the next lot I'm going to do. There is, let me count how many there is of these. There's 7 of these, and these are receipt punches. I can't think of a better way to put it, but these are vintage receipt punches. You know, where they would, like in diners and stores and stuff, that when they used to handwrite receipts, they would just punch a copy over the top of this. And there's 2 like this one. This one has most of the paint still on it, green, but this one just has some of the paint left on it. There's another one kind of like those. So there's 3 of those round ones. Total vintage. And there's 3 square ones like this one. And there's one kind of different than all the rest of them. It's more ornate. I got that spike. It's like I'm a unicorn. So yeah, those are totally, I mean, borderline antique, you know, real vintage, you know. It's really ornate, really neat. So yeah, 7 of those total that are going to be a lot in the auction. So I think that was pretty cool. Okay, so next up, if you've watched my haul video, you know the next lot, but I'll go ahead and show them again just in case people didn't watch the haul video, which I understand. I have 4 of these latch hook kits, and I may add more to this lot. So this one isn't set in stone yet, but this was a Fintex Prestige. This is totally vintage, totally 70s, like mid to late 70s era. So it's pretty rare to find this brand new sealed. These hanging rugs. And these are pretty big, 18 inch by 37 inch. It includes 2 skeins of yarn. And yeah, includes everything you need in here. This kit contains full color design printed on canvas, all necessary pre-cut craft yarn, 2 skeins of yarn, easy to follow instructions, and the latch hook. A lot of times these things don't include the latch hook, and this one does. This one has a medium-sized crochet hook and a wooden dowel. Oh no, it says not included. My bad. My bad. I told you that most of these times they didn't include those, and they don't. There it is. So yeah, they've got that one. We got this one with the Native American pottery. Brand new, sealed. Really neat. And we got 2 smaller kits. This one is a kind of a Aztec rug. Yeah, it's even called Aztec. And last one in this bag, but like I said, I think I may add more. So this one's set in stone yet, but another little rug. This one is called the brown geo rug. Yeah, it's geometric and it's brown. So yeah, total 70s. I mean, total 70s. Liz for a day. Do you feel you've been successful with auctions? I haven't done any yet, but would like to try it. I haven't done any yet either. This is my first go around, Liz. So I'll let you know. I think there's potential, and I have experience doing it. So and I like it, and that's why I'm jumping in. So yeah. Yeah, Maria Nunez is asking about the receipt punches. Yeah, they're for receipts. You know, back when diners had handwritten receipts and stuff, and stores, and you know, obviously places don't like that don't use those anymore. But I think someone would like those. I hope. They're really neat. They're getting hard to find. So Denise asked, how many are signed up for the auction? About 30. So we need another 20 before I schedule the auction. And like I said, I need all you guys' help with that, of course. If you know anyone that is not subscribed to me that, you know, frequents other people's auctions, please let them know, because that dictates the success of this thing is your help, you know. So social media sharing or just telling people, you know. So yeah, thank you, Paul. Paul, if you're not registered, head to the website at newfoundpass.com. We tried to make it very simple. We just need your name, address, and YouTube moniker, and that's it, you know. Just go to newfoundpass.com. Yeah, David, newfoundpass.com. Very easy, very simple. I hope. So let me see. The next, I had another lot made up here. We got this vintage. Let me move the microphone. Sorry if it sounds bad. This vintage Longaberger basket. This is a picnic basket. And it's not perfect. I'm going to tell you that right now. The hinges are kind of loose. You see that? But this is a vintage Longaberger. And inside and the top has some, staining. Someone used this, like for what it was for. They used it for picnics. You can tell they set drinks on it and stuff. But they, used it for what it was meant to be used for. Inside, I have filled it up with these little... these are handmade leather. Most of them are leather. Some of them are not. Pouches. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these handmade pouches. Let me show you one here. And these are all zipper pouches. They're just like zipper hand pouches, for lack of a better term. Little handbags and stuff. And these were handmade by a company that went out of business in Laurel, Maryland, which isn't too far from me. I bought some stuff there. And I also got this whole basket. The basket's included. This whole basket full of leather keychains. So it's going to be included as well. And this is the company. They're Krups out of Laurel, Maryland. And they were there for a very long time. And they shut down last year. So this basket is just full of these leather keychains. So yeah, we got the Longaberger basket, the little hand pouches. Has a little strap here, brown one, and the vintage Longaberger picnic basket, a Yogi Bear, and that's another lot. So. Woohoo! All right, what do you guys think? Okay. No one thinks anything. That's okay. I know I'm just showing stuff, and yeah, we only got 27 watching. Am I up against somebody else right now? Is somebody else live? Gosh. So I would have the thanks, Denise. So that's, let me see, the video games is 1, postcards 2, receipt punches 3, latch hook stuff 4, Longaberger stuff 5, and I'll probably do, that's 5 lots, and I'll probably do, I'm trying to even the timing out, and there's going to be kinks on the first auction, so there'll probably be 7 or 8 lots, so and that's 5 of them. So yeah. Oh, thank you for signing up. Thank you, Borderline. And that's another thing. And I have the little pop up there when you sign up. I will never, ever, ever, ever in a million years share your info. Like, tell anyone who you are. Yeah, what you're doing. I will not do that. Sell your email. I will never, ever, ever do that, because that drives me crazy when people sell my information. So yeah. So yeah, I've begged you. Social media, I will be posting stuff on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All, it's just Newfound Past on any of those platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yeah, the website, I hope you guys like it. The stuff, the format, duration, bidder sign up, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, everybody's heard that. Tell them, blue in the face. David asked, what's the starting bid for the auctions? Just whatever people want to start us out at. I'm not going to have a reserve. I'm not going to, fake anything. If something, that's why I'm doing my stuff first, because I probably will have other people on eventually. I'm thinking about that. No promises. But this is a risk. If something sells for $10, it sells for $10, but at least it's my stuff on the line and not someone else's, so. And I hope it does better than that. But obviously, if it does poorly, and obviously the first one is is what it is, you know. But if we do 4, 5, 6 of them and it just keeps on doing poorly, we'll have to reevaluate. But yeah, it's my butt on the line first and not anyone else's. Oh, is that your name, Kim? Let me write you down here. I don't know if I had you down here. Borderline hoarderish. Borderline hoarderish is Kim. Okay, I got you. And I will definitely try to remember that. I'm fairly good at remembering names, but still. Okay. Thank you, David. Thank you for signing up. Yeah, and Mike, the Moronic Press said same here. You know, I didn't sign up till today. I had to think it over. Like I said, I will not ever, under any circumstance, tell anyone your information ever. You know, I will pride myself on that. So, good morning, Joe. The Family Flips. How you doing, bud? So yeah, I showed you the lots 5, and of course I'll post pictures of these on social media as well. So share those if you can. So on to what most people don't want to talk about, and I've probably lost subscribers over this. But it is what it is. People think it's e-begging. It's not. It's just, you know, wanting to be appreciated. It's like tipping your server, you know. But Patreon. So I have $1, $5, and $10 level Patreons, and I have several patrons now. And if you sign up as at least a $5 per month, this is just a per month thing. It's not $5 every day. It's $5 per month. A minute. If you sign up at the $5 or $10 level, you're able to send me absentee bids. An absentee bid, it means you just email me, okay, I want to bid on lot 1, the video game stuff, and my max bid is $50. So I have your bid there. And I have patron 1, $50. It doesn't mean I'm going to start the lot out at $50. It means that if someone, say Joe there, bids $5 on that lot, okay, I have Joe in at $5. I have patron here at $10. Do I hear 15? You know, and if they bid 15, all right, then I got patron 1 here at 20. Do I hear 25? And so on until I reach that maximum. Now, if the bid obviously goes beyond that maximum, they drop out. That's all I bid on them for. Okay, so if we have 2 competing patron bids on the same lot, the first one takes precedence. Like if we have 2 at the even amount of $50, the first one will take precedence. So keep that in mind when you send in your bids. You know, bid weird amounts like $51 or $101. So yeah. Central time will be 6 o'clock Central, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Pacific, or 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. Oh, no problem, Kim. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you for signing up for the auction. Hip to flip is Misty. I'll put that down on my notes here. I got you. Hip to flip is Misty. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. Oh, good morning, Holy City Picker. Oh, what was Holy City Picker? You changed. Was that Danny? Yeah, Holy City Picker is EMM is Danny. Good morning. I knew that. I remembered. See. Yeah, I took a vote actually, Kim. I put it up for a vote. I had 3 different times, and by far the winning vote was Sunday nights. Sunday at 7 Eastern. Yeah, sorry about that. But I did put it up for a vote. I had 3 different times, and like I said, it was a landslide. So yeah, so it talked about patrons. If you're a $5 or $10 level, you can do absentee bids, and at any level, $1, $5, and $10, you're eligible for the giveaway, the Thor Ragnarok. And we'll do monthly giveaways for patrons, and that's just the first one, the Thor Ragnarok, brand new Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy. If you're a $1 level patron, you have 1 entry. If you're a $5 level patron, you have 5 entries. If you're a $10 level patron, you have 10 entries every month. And that'll be totally random, and I'll do a video of that once we reach 25 patrons. And we're well on our way. Then I appreciate all you guys for doing that. So, yeah. Oh, shipping. Shipping will be the cheapest way we can safely ship an item. And I will have a range come auction time. I would be like, we have the box 1 video game, a lot of stuff. It'll be $8 cheapest, you know, if you live close to where I live, or it could be up to $20, whatever. I'm just guessing if it's going to California. But we will do cheapest rate possible, and that's what you will be charged for. We will not gouge shipping. If your item is better cubic, that's what you will be charged for. If your item is better and safest in a padded flat rate, that's what you will get. If your item is better, safest, and cheapest in a regional rate A box, that is what you will get. So you will not be gouged on shipping at all. You will be charged shipping, but it'll be exact, and it'll be the most economical way that we can ship it. So, yeah. So we're on the drive to 50. Can't do this without you guys. Yeah. And I appreciate your help a lot. Hit that thumbs up if you can. If you guys have any questions at all, now's the time. So, you know, we showed our lots. We have our postcard lot. Check out the jackrabbit again. This thing is huge. We have our receipt, stabby things, lot of 7. We have our video games, our Radicas sealed along with some other stuff. That's on a picture that's on social media. We have our Longa Burger basket full of goodies, and we have our latch hook set up. So yeah. Okay. So anybody done anything? I was talking yesterday, you know, I did the eye thing, and of course I didn't want to list anything, but I did list one thing because I wanted to list something, you know. So I was down here with my phone, you know, looking at it, and I got one thing listed. So yeah, you know, it's one of those things that you didn't feel like doing it, but I still did one thing I can say I listed yesterday, even if I didn't feel like it. But I do have that one item I sold yesterday to box up. I'm gonna have to build a custom box to ship the thing, which is what I'm going to do directly after I get off here, because it is massive, the thing that sold yesterday. So I got to build a custom box and get it ready to go. So yeah, I know a lot of people, obviously, I think there's some, all these lots, I mean, there's money to be made here. And a lot of people would ask, well, why aren't you selling them yourself? I could, but for me right now, storage is an issue, and I've talked about that before. So this is my way of trying to offer some value to my subscribers, and I mean, hopefully make a little bit of money myself. I know I don't expect eBay prices, of course. That'd be great, but I don't expect that. But it's basically to make a little bit of capital back and to free up some room. So, and I hope to free up quite a bit of room. That's why I'm hoping to do these. I'm hoping to do these every week, but the first one will be, like I said, hoping on the, what was it, April 14th. And we may do every 2 weeks at the beginning and then build into it. And if it goes really well, then we'll do every Sunday. So yeah. Blake did sold one small thing yesterday, $14.99. Yeah, it was pretty slow. Like I said, if it wasn't for that one giant thing, I would have did nothing. So Kent, welcome. Hello. Haven't seen you. Oh, thank you, Kent. Man, Kent has always been so good to me. Thank you, Kent. Blake says, got to keep them smalls around for days you don't want to list. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the thing I listed yesterday was super easy. That's why I listed it. It was, you saw it from my haul video, the ink cartridge, that brand new sealed ink cartridge. I'm like, I'm going to list that really quick because that's super easy. Because that's just a couple pictures, put the UPC in, done. Really easy. Put the expiration because it was expired in 2017. But yeah, super easy. But thanks, Kent. We do appreciate that. please watch the replay, Kent, because I went over all the auction lots that I'll be offering. I went over, the details of the auction, talked about shipping, talked about Patreon, um, and all the details and nuances to go on in that. So yeah, I have a lot of great ideas. If this auction goes well, I have a lot of really good ideas on how to make it bigger and better. But you got to start small, and then you got to go somewhere, right? That's what everything is all about. Whether you're Amazon, Poshmark, Etsy, eBay, or all of them, you start small and you build. And I have a lot of really good, really really good ideas to do with this auction if it does well, to build on it for the future. So Joe, the family flips, had a good day yesterday. Just under $800, mostly cell phones. Yeah, Joe does really well with those. And what most people consider like, you know, worthless cell phones. Well, they're not. And Scott, the bearded picker, has done some of this stuff as well. The flip phones, like he finds them new in package. They sell for really good money. So I've kept my eyes peeled for them, but I haven't found any worth anything. Of course, you saw it in my haul video. What did you guys think about the haul video yesterday when we did the little intro? Like the track, on the road video, and I kind of did the little intro clip outside in front of my truck and our cherry tree. What do you guys think about that? We just trying to do something a little different. Thought it worked out pretty well. Yeah, Blake did 250 in magic cards last week. That's awesome. Bought a lot of 8,000 for $70. That was a really really good deal. Yeah. Denise, I love the on the road video. Good. I appreciate that. I thought it was pretty neat. And that's something we'll do more of if people enjoy it. The haul itself was, I mean, I call it the four IKEA bag haul. It's kind of an average haul for me, but I'm just trying to be cutesy there. I don't know. We try to do different things, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you try something else. So we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary on YouTube. It's at the end of this month or towards the end of April. So trying to rack my brain how to do a special video for that. Probably, I don't know if I'll do a live or a pre-recorded, but yeah. Coming up and coming up on 100 episodes. I don't count my live videos as episodes. My episodes are my haul videos and my sold videos, and we're coming up on 100 of those. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do something special for that or not, but a lot of things coming up. This auction, the 100th episode, the 1 year on YouTube, a lot of good stuff coming up. And I would never in a million years think I would be at this point on YouTube, and it's because of all you guys, the subscribers. I'm bumping 1,700 subscribers. There's a lot of people that helped me get here. Well, a lot. There, you guys, of course, for subscribing, but Andy, the parrot head picker, was the first to push me, give me a bump, and then trying to get the order right. Justin at RVA Flips gave me a little bump, gave me a shout out. John, the Cincinnati picker, had me on his channel for an interview, and that gave me a bump. And then the big one was Scott, the bearded picker, gave me a huge bump. He's the one that pushed me into monetization. So those four guys helped me out a bunch. Yeah, and this is a community, and you can tell good people when they don't have anything to gain and they still help you, a person is good at heart. It's just like junk. It's just like a person that does the right thing even when someone's not watching. They're a great person. So yeah, those four people. And I totally when I started this channel a year ago, my thought in my head was like, yeah, after a year, if I have 500 subscribers, that'd be great. And here we are. We're almost at a year, and we're bumping 2,000. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and it's because of the community. There's some really good at heart people out there. And there's some that's not so good at heart, but we won't talk about those. You should see some of the. I would never show anything or say anything out loud because that's not what I'm about. But you should see some of the Facebook messages I have. uh, That wasn't my address, Raleigh boy. That was the neighbor's address, but I appreciate it. We knew it. We knew it showed it, but you know, bottom line is if someone really wanted to find me, they could because the internet you can find anything. But yeah, we live in a row of townhouses, and that was the neighbors. But yeah, appreciate it though. You know. Oh, thanks, Danny. We try. You know, I'm not, and I've said this from the beginning, from the get go. I'm not bombastic. I'm not cheeky. I'm not in your face, and I never will be. I'm here to have a good time, to convey information, and to absorb information. I get things wrong. I get most things right, but it's all about just, you know, the community and helping people that need to be helped. And I learn stuff every day. And just like my mantra from day one is learn something new every day. And yeah, that's what I'm all about. And I hope that I know, I mean, obviously you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't hope to learn something or enjoy everything and stuff. So yeah, yeah. And that's what we're all about. That's what we always have been about, and that's what we'll always be about. So, okay, so I guess that's about it. I showed all my auction stuff, talked about the shipping, the Patreon, the auction and stuff. Hopefully, we'll hit that 50 um, registrations today or tomorrow. Would be great. So, you guys, please, like I said, if you know anyone that bids on stuff or participates in other people's auctions, I don't want to. I have not contacted Dwayne. I do not know Dwayne, so I'm not going to bug him. Be like, help me out, dude. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that person. But if you know anyone like personally or you have a Facebook relationship that bids on stuff, say, hey, this guy's having an auction too. You may want to check it out. I'd appreciate that. Because I know there's a lot of, there's so many people out there. It's hard to know everyone. But, you know, between all you guys, I'm sure you know a few people that would appreciate some of the stuff I'm offering. And, yeah, all that helps. So, yeah. So that's about it, guys. I got to get the packing up this monster behind me. I have setting up and get it out in the mail today. So I appreciate everybody. Thanks to all of our old subscribers, new subscribers, everyone in between, patrons. You guys are awesome. Everybody's awesome. Kent Dago, I appreciate the super chat, bud. I appreciate that a million. Check out Patreon if you will. I appreciate that a lot. And I appreciate that Marie down in Houston, Texas. Good person. I appreciate that because that's what it's about. Any business, anybody that has owned or ran a business, you know that you don't do it alone. You know it takes a community to get a business to where it needs to be. So yeah, that's what this is about too. I need all you guys' help and I appreciate it. So thanks for signing up, guys. Thanks for listening to me. Bleh. And we'll see you guys on Thursday with our What Sold video. Should be a good one. Thanks. See you later.